Also present were members of the Italian team. Cairoli, Philip, world champion, led an invasion of bikers from Milan to the Daniele Bonara track in FRANCIACORTA.
I'm
really happy to be here with so many people that came here for this meeting. Many thanks to Red Bull for this great idea. In less than a week, there will be the Motocross of Nations, and me and the Italian team will be absolutely ready to fight for the victory. The meeting was fixed in Castello Square, just in front of this Forza Castle. The bikers moved through Milan, then to Duomo Square, where a great crowd of fans welcomed Cairoli. Cairoli and friends then left Milan, took to the A4 Milan-Venice motorway. Direction FRANCIACORTA. Antonio Cairoli, number 13, MXoN, Team Italy. I'm David Guarneri, I ride an MX2, my bike number is 14, Team Italy. David Philippart, number 15, Open Class, Team Italy. Yes, my first year in MX1 for me, I was quite surprised to win the title. Also, after the first 3 races I understood I had the possibility to win. And so to be now here at the Nations with a title is for me a great motivation. After this year we have a really strong team, and for sure we'll try to stay on the podium or to win the Nations Trophy. For sure, our team is really strong. You know, we have 2 world champions, and also for this I will be really motivated. I'll try to do the same with them. I hope all together we'll be able to take a great result. For sure, I'm a little bit under pressure because the race is in Italy, really close to my home, so I hope that also the fans will give me an extra change to make the difference. I'm really lucky. This is my 5th Motocross of Nations, and this year we ride in Italy. So the Italian team is one of the favourite for the podium, and for sure we will do our best. Our team is world champion Tony Cairoli. I was 4th in the championship, and also we have David Guarneri. So we can search for a good result. And after, we are in Italy, so there'll be a lot of fans coming to see us, and it'll be great.
Vengono a vederci sarà grandioso.
Joe Roulants, etc. And it's David Guarneri closest to us, but who's it going to be? Centre of the screen, it looks like Tony Cairoli from Italy. So the Italians obviously put their slower rider, the MX2 guy, up the inside, which happened to be Guarneri. And Cairoli was allowed then to storm around the outside. He's got Chad Reed of Australia just behind him, number 16, and Jonathan Barragan of Spain there, number 19, on that Silver Action KTM in red. Just got a glimpse of Stephen Frossard, so he's quite the way down for France. And Ryan Dungey there in 4th position for Team USA on that Rockstar Makita Suzuki, but Cairoli goes wide. And Chad Reed storms up the inside as the riders head through that sand section over Braun Leap, right in front of the Red Bull Energy Station. Look how rough the circuit is here in this sand section. But Chad Reed, the 450 AMA American Outdoor Motocross champion this year, well, he's obviously looking to prove a point. The Australians never won this event, never been on the podium. And Chad Reed, well, this is probably the only event in his career that he has yet to win. But Tony Cairoli, though, he's the 2009 FIM World Motocross Champion, and he's making a move up the inside. And listen to that crowd. And can Cairoli get through here? Well, Reed's on the inside, and Tony Cairoli keeps on the gas and just nails the pass around the outside there. And just listen to the roar of the crowd. So Tony Cairoli is our new race leader. Chad Reed there in second, with Jonathan Barragan of Spain in third, Ryan Dungey of the USA in fourth. Well, if Tony Cairoli could pull off a victory here in this opening moto, that would just set the scene here. They were victorious in their qualifying heat. Tony Cairoli won his MX1 class, David Philipparts won his open class race. They were able to discard the result from Davide Guarneri, so they had the perfect score in theory. Tony Cairoli over the Tekka triple jump. He decides to double. Chad Reed goes for the triple, just gains a few more yards there. There is Stephen Frossard, number 4 for France on that CLS Kawasaki. Oh, I tell you what, he almost came off the side of the bike there, but Davide Guarneri, the Italian, on that Monster Energy Richie Yamaha, he's down there just behind Frossard, and they're in around about the top 10 position at the moment. Antti Pirinen there, well, Davide Guarneri actually down there in about 17th position. There is Jake Weimar, the second of the USA riders on that Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, down in 12th place. So not a bad start, but not the best start for the 21-year-old American, who has yet to win a pro title coming into this FIM Red Bull Motocross of Nations competition, unlike Ivan Tedesco, the open rider, and also Ryan Dungey, who's taken a pass there on Commander Sal, who hits a hay bale and goes down hard. But he looks like he's kept that Honda going. Yes, he has. So that was a battle for 4th position. So Commander Sal, be interested to see where he's picked himself up. Jonathan Barragan there, still in, what, 3rd position. Dungey goes through. And who's that just menacing? Well, that's Clement de Sal, so he's back up and running. So Barragan now in 4th, Dungey in 3rd. There's Clement de Sal in the yellow helmet for Belgium. He is in 5th position. Ken Roxon having a good ride in MX2 on that Tekka Europe Suzuki. He's in 6th position, but he's the first MX2 rider. And he's got Tommy Searle and Marvin Musquin just behind him as well. So the 3 MX guys together in this race. Roxon just taking a quick look over his shoulder. There's Tony Cairoli. Just over 16 minutes to go, and Chad Reed having a look here, challenging for the lead. Both riders up and over that triple jump, drifting a little bit too wide, both those riders. Down that off-cambered hill, through this long off-cambered sweeping right-hander. But Tony Cairoli just doing enough at the moment. But listen to the support for Ken Roxon, the young 15-year-old there, leading the MX2 category. There's Tommy Searle just behind him, number 11, on the muscle. Oh, and a mistake there from Roxon. Almost loses the front end, almost goes down. So maybe the 15-year-old just starting to get a little bit tired here, because he's certainly riding out of his skin here in this opening race. And he's got the number 5 Frenchman, Marvin Musquin there, closing in on him, and Tommy Searle all the way over to the left-hand side. And what's going on here? Oh, Roxon again. Is he getting involved with... Oh, that's Tommy Searle. Tommy Searle making a move up the inside. So must have been a mistake there from Ken Roxon somewhere, because Tommy Searle now is the leading MX2 rider. Marvin Musquin's obviously had a problem as well, because he's 3rd MX2 rider at the minute. And it's not like it used to be, where the MX2 guys, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, as they are here in the race, would score 1, 2, 3 points. They will be scoring 5th, 6th, 7th place points in this race. That was changed after the 94 Motocross Nations, when Kurt Nickel decided not to get involved with the battling Mike LaRocco in the closing stages of that race to secure victory for Great Britain. But there is number 58, Nikolai Larsen. He's a back marker for Denmark, but there is Clement de Sal. So he's remounted, picked himself back up in 4th place. So it's not too bad for Belgium at the moment. But Italy still lead with Tony Cairoli. Chad Reed is still leading, is still in 2nd for Australia. Ryan Dungey hanging on to 3rd ahead of that man there. Clement de Sal 4th. Marvin Musquin has found a way past Tommy Searle, and he is in 5th place. But coming out of the final corner, Tony Cairoli is going to take the checkered flag and victory here in Moto number 1, much to the delight of the Italians, the team and the crowd, of course. And it's shaping up to be a good day for Team Italy. Chad Reed came over the line 2nd for Australia. Ryan Dungey came over the line 3rd for the USA. 4th was de Sal, and 5th was Marvin Musquin, the first MX2 guy there for France. Coppins was 6th, Searle was 7th, and Jake Weimar, well, a good recovery for him, 2nd American, home in 8th place. Gareth Swanepoel of South Africa was 9th. Ken Roxon dropped down to 10th. Billy McKenzie, well, he was 11th, ahead of Barragan, Rattray and Frossard. And overall in the championship at the moment, or in the nations classification, USA lead Italy, Great Britain are 3rd, Australia 4th, Belgium and France down there in 5th and 6th. And pretty much everybody else out of it at the moment.
Yeah, it was amazing. Now I'm happy we are 2nd, and for sure now David do a really good race also, and we are looking forward for have at least podium on this trophy. So we are happy about my race. I'm happy about my race, and everything went good.
Well, as it stands at the moment, France are leading 25 to Belgium on 37, USA 3rd, Great Britain 4th. But if you drop the worst score, France only have a 3-point advantage. They're on 11, USA on 14. 3rd would be Italy on 19. So everything to play for in this final race. The MXoN, an open category. Can Italy pull something out the bag? Can they get on the podium in front of their home crowd? Can they go and win it here? Who knows? Can America go for their 5th victory in a row? And there's already conflict there between Philippart and Frossard. Oh, and there's a big crash going down the start straight. Can't quite see who that is, but 3-4 riders. And that's Cairoli. Cairoli walking back to his bike for Team Italy. We've got bikes and bodies strewn all over the circuit here. And Tony Cairoli, well, he knows that that is it pretty much for Team Italy, because Davide Uganeri, he didn't finish the 2nd race. They can't afford 2 DNFs. Oh, and there's carnage as well coming out of turn 3. And we've got Gauthier Paulin lying down there as well. So we've taken the French out. Chad Reed just went through. So too did Billy McKenzie. So 3-4 top guys wiped out of this one. So where is the American Ryan Dungey? We've got Jonathan Barragan of Spain leading around this first lap. And I've got a sneaky feeling that that is Ryan Dungey there in 2nd position. Well, if that's the case, then Team USA could be on the march here for what would be their 5th title in a row, and also their 20th win in this competition. Remember, the Americans didn't join this competition until 1981. They went on a streak of 13 straight. Here we try and see what's going on. There's Cairoli, comes across, and it look, oh, well, it just happened way too quick for me to try and decipher what exactly happened there. Certainly up the inside, Frossard and Philippart's had a bit of a bang. Oh, look at that. That's Kras gone down there in the orange, and certainly, possibly Chad Reed down there as well, as our onboard camera did very, very well to avoid that as well. But certainly Australia taken out of the equation, France taken out of the equation, so too Great Britain. And also, of course, one of the favourites for certainly a podium, Team Italy, and you would have certainly put good money on Philippart and Cairoli coming up trumps here in this 3rd race, the final moto of the day in the 63rd edition of this Red Bull Motocross of Nations. It's been a fantastic occasion here, but well, I don't know, maybe the Italian fans now just feeling a little bit cheated with what's gone on there. You can't help injuries and accidents and things like that, but Tony Cairoli does not deserve to be on the deck at turn 1 in this race, just like his teammate Davide Uganeri didn't deserve to collide there. There's Swanepoel, the South African. Well, I was talking to him at an open day at Albion Motorcycles down in England, the south coast of England, a couple of weeks ago prior to this event. And he was looking forward to this event, but so too Ryan Dungey. Look at him on the left-hand side there, through that Tekka triple, Barragan onto the right. And the American #1, Ryan Dungey, 2-time champion this year in the 250 category. Took his first AMA Outdoor Motocross Championship and, of course, his first 250 Supercross West Coast Championship. And he's looking to pick up a 3rd major title here in 2009, if, of course, he can bring it home, that rockstar Makita Suzuki in that 1st position. It's irrelevant what Ivan Tedesco does, his teammate, but just so you know, Tedesco is doing well at the moment. He's there in around about 6th, 7th position. Steve Ramon goes through now into 2nd for Team Belgium. Well, if it were to stay like this, it would be a victory for the USA. France would be 2nd, Belgium would be 3rd. Frossard is 4th in the moto at the moment. Philippart is in 5th. He's been trying for a couple of laps to try and find a way past the Frenchman. New Zealand's Josh Coppins in 6th place, and Tedesco down in 7th. Julian Bill down in 9th. Max Nagel 10th. And there is Max Nagel as he finds a way up the inside of Julian Bill on the Aprilia. So the Red Bull KTM rider Max Nagel, strangely in the press conference on Friday, didn't think that Germany had much of an opportunity to win this, didn't think they'd even make the top 8, so not too confident coming into this, but certainly putting Germany on the board at the moment. Him and Roxon combined well. But there's Philipparts now, trying to find a way past the fading Barragan. Up the inside, he's going to square him off and take the lead here, or take a position away. And Philipparts now moves, into 3rd place. Pushes Barragan, the Spaniard, back down to 4th. And there's Frossard just lurking in the background, so maybe even the Frenchman could snatch another couple of points here. But Philipparts, you can't fault the effort and the work ethic that's gone into this performance from him. All weekend, he's been solid as a rock. But as I said, and I reiterate, Tony Cairoli, you've got to feel for him. It just happened so quick, going down that start straight into turn 1. 3-4 guys, one of them anti-Pyrenean. We hope that he's all right. Steve Frossard there in 4th. Didn't have a great first race, but making up for it here in the second, in 5th at the moment, behind Jonathan Barragan of Spain. And that would be enough to secure France 2nd position for what would be, the 3rd year in a row. But Ryan Dungey on the Rockstar Makita Suzuki, who's been dominant in the US all season long. Number 1 on the bike, number 1 on his back. And he's looking to take a 3rd major title to add to the 2 titles he picked up back home in the US. As he comes under the Red Bull Bridge for the final time, he'll round out. He's got, maybe 4 or 5 corners to go. In 2nd position is Steve Ramont for Belgium. In 3rd, it's David Philipparts. 4th is Jonathan Barragan. But it's been a great performance here, not only from this rider here, Ryan Dungey, but also good solid performances as well from his teammate Ivan Tedesco on the Red Bull Honda. Jake Weimar, well, he got results, and that's what matters here, as we've seen from Team Italy. Just one DNF or one bad score can really mess things up. But Ryan Dungey then comes through the rhythm section, doesn't look over his shoulder. He knows exactly what he's got to do. He's going to take the checkered flag here in the final motor of the day. He's won the race, but he doesn't realise that Team USA are about to win their 5th Motocross of Nations in a row, taking the tally for America to 20. And there is confirmation. Dungey victorious. Ramon 2nd, Philipparts 3rd, Barragan, Frossard, Coppins, Tedesco and Nagel down there in 8th for Germany. Reed was 9th, Simpson was 10th. The 2 Leocs are in there as well, 11th and 13th for Estonia, with Billy McKenzie in 14th. Confirmation of the overall then in the Red Bull Motocross of Nations here at Franciacorta, Italy, down there in 6th position. Not where they wanted to be, but USA from France and Belgium, they were your top 3. And what would you expect? Nothing but smiles from Team USA as Belgium and France look on. Possibly an opportunity missed in 2009 for those 2 teams either side of the winners on the top step of the podium. 3rd place trophy being handed to Belgium by Danilo Bocadolci of DBO. Team France received their trophy from Paolo Sesti, the FMI president. But from the main man himself, the president of the FIM, Mr. Vito Ippolito, he hands the trophy to Roger Da Costa, the team manager. That's 20 now for Team USA, and all of those coming under that man there who's about to lift that trophy, Roger Da Costa. He adds that, of course, to the 6 that he won as a Belgian member and 5 world titles as a rider. Dr. Wolfgang Schrub, president of the FIM and the CMS, handing the blue plates to Team USA. They will go on a wall, no doubt, somewhere in all of their homes. But after a hard day at the office, it's time to let the champagne corks fly.
Oh, it feels great. It's my 3rd time over here, 3 for 3. Ryan won that last moto and clinched the deal for us. Philipparts ended up taking me out pretty hard that first lap of that moto, but I was able to get up and get a decent finish.
And what have you got to say for your fans here?
Everything, man. The track was awesome this week. It was fun. I had a good time. I can't thank my teammates enough for being there for me in the end, and it was fun, man. It was just a team effort, and it's a great feeling. I got Jake.
Well, congratulations, 2009 winners. Thank you.
Oh, fun. You got right.
And Tedesco joins a long list of 3-time winners.